Hey, welcome back to your Kid with Data Science channel, Sweden. Today is October the 18th, 2021, and it is time for your daily COVID-19 analysis. Before we get started, a big shout out to the 13 people, the 17 total people who watched this video yesterday, and the 13 younger folks. Okay, thank you so much. But what I really want to see now is 17 likes for 17 views. Okay, all you gotta do is click the like button. Of course, a subscription would be nice also, and a share. Click on the share button. But a couple other things I want to offer, kind of hold up for you tonight. At 8 p.m. East Coast time, New York time in the U.S., I'm going to be doing a live Twitch stream. And what it is I'm doing a complete chapter by chapter, exercise by exercise walkthrough of the R for Data Science book by Hadley Wickham and Jarrett Grumman. Okay, you did the intro tonight. I can tell you right now, you know, Hadley likes to hit the ground running when it comes to R code. Okay, so the fun is, I can tell you, the fun is going to start in chapter 2. Now, I also mentioned in the printed version of this book, this introduction here is chapter 1, and this introduction up here doesn't have a number. So if you have the printed book, this is going to be number 1. Okay. So anyway, let's go and fire up this report here. Again, it's 8 p.m. on Twitch. R for Data Science walkthrough. And of course, also, there's a second link in that description. That's my Twitter account. I would appreciate it if if you want to keep up to date of what's going on on Dave's Data Analytic channel. Twitter's the place to go because I'm posting the times every day for my videos. Okay, so that's Twitter. Click on the second link. Follow me on Twitter today. Okay. Okay, we can see now Sweden is kind of an interesting situation because some of the stuff they do doesn't make sense, but you know what? The numbers in many cases, as you'll see, are still pretty doggone good. And this actually starts right here with these numbers here. You've obviously passed 2021 cases, if I passed 2021 deaths, but the question is, how many of these people were vaccinated and what is the distribution of these cases over time? Okay. But the good news is, there's a very good chance that your 2020 COVID-19 deaths will not catch 2020 deaths. Okay, but we can still ask the same question: how many of these people were vaccinated? What's the distribution of these deaths over time? Now, the problem, my complaint with Sweden is that the only recording deaths 4 days a week, Tuesday to Friday. And so what they're doing is they're taking Saturday, Sunday, Monday's numbers and adding them onto Tuesday numbers, and that's what this spike is. So what this does, this makes it very difficult to know actually what the numbers are on a day-to-day basis. So what we're really concerned with here is this blue line, the trend line. What is the trend? And you can see beginning as far back as say April 14th, you begin to see a decline in your COVID-19 cases, all the way down to as low. Well, you can see here, 265 cases down here. Then over here, right around July, you start to see cases increasing again. But here again, on September the 7th, cases started to decline a little bit. Okay. Let's take a look at a 14-day average. So for the 14-day period ending October the 17th, you were averaging 513 cases per day. Now, deaths are a little bit tricky because apparently, okay, somewhere back along here in August, they miscounted the deaths. And so what they did, they came back over. So you had this nice low number here, but then somewhere back over here, you found some more deaths and you added them in, which caused a little speed bump in your numbers. But you know what? Your numbers are still pretty doggone, though. They're still less than 50 per day. Okay. But now it appears as these numbers may be falling back down again. Now, if we look at the 14-day moving average again, what do we see? We see that for deaths, we're averaging 6.29 deaths per day for the 14-day period ending October the 17th. We can probably know this is just weekly cases. It's not all that important. But again, you can see here, this is about 25,000. So for the August, September, you had about 25,000 cases, way below these numbers over here. And it looks like October's cases are going to be well below these two numbers here, okay? Now, what about deaths? Well, Look at this nice long declining trend in deaths, okay? You got a speed bump here, but still your deaths are still crazy low right now, okay? So anyway, Sweden, that concludes your report for today. Again, if you're interested in, R for data, if you're interested in learning R for data science, join me tonight, 8 p.m. New York time, East Coast time, on Twitch, link in the description below, for a complete walkthrough of the R for Data Science book by Hadley Wickham. Thanks so much, Sweden. Thanks so much for the likes and the views. We'll see you tomorrow with an updated report.